My game blew up on me. Something to do with the blueprint interface, where basically I had the function implemented as I needed a variable to control the animation blueprint, but I decided I didn't need it and as such got rid of it. In doing so, it went bang. It crashed and wouldn't open anymore. Just kept crashing and I couldn't fix it. So I gave up, and then one day, out of pure whim, I decided to migrate all the files, excluding the one that caused the problem, and it all worked. Since then, I've revamped how things look and have implemented new things. So here's what I have right now. I'm going to start with the character creator, and these images here is what it used to look like, but I didn't like that it was just sort of floating there in the blurred background, so I made one in something called Critter. I just took a whole bunch of brushes and kind of slapped it all on, to be fair, but it looks really plain, so I took time to go over it, and here's the kind of character you can go about creating. So you have different options. You can go between male and female, and it automatically updates using your morphs to create that female or male variant. There's loads of different hairstyles, and for your eyelashes, eyebrows, you got your beard and moustache, and then your head hair as well. Now finally, we come to the colours. You can change the skin colour, the eye colour, and the hair. The skin colour, you have your natural tones, and then if you press on this, you can actually just turn your dude into any colour you want. I like to make them blue. We zoom in here, we can see a look at the eyes better, and we can match the colours so that we can get better looking eyes. Then again with the hair, we can match it. Or we can have something that looks super wacky and weird and make it glow. I did this by accident and I thought it'd be fun to just kind of keep it in, so if I press continue here, that should take us to our player base. There we go. Basically, this is it. So this is the level portal. You interact with this, and then you choose your levels, which is each one of those symbols, I guess. And then over here, you kind of edit your crystal, and then that decides basically the level difficulty. So the amount of enemies that spawn, the types of enemies that spawn, all that kind of jazz. And then over here, you have your skill tree, a literal tree. You interact with it, then you change all your skills. I'll go over those in another video. And then right here is your pond. I think I'll make it so that you change your character's appearance down here. So you come down here, you interact and you change it. And if you come over here, you have like your Forger's Island, basically where you craft all your weapons and you make them better. So you forge them over here, you enhance the materials to get better weapons, you mod them over here, it's like fire rates, damage, stuff like that. This is for like editing your loadout, and then I have one over here as well. Yeah, that's really about it for this area, and then you have some dummies at which you'll be able to shoot and test out your weapon, a loadout editor there too. So yeah, that's what everywhere looks like. I'm very happy and proud with how this turned out, so it's time to see what it used to look like before. I'll just show you that now. Go here, yeah. Basically, it didn't look too good. I could have those trees back again. I deleted them because I thought that it was affecting my performance, but what was actually affecting it was the lighting. As you can see, everything's a whole lot brighter here, whereas in the other one it's not, which I prefer a lot more. I think makes more sense too. And it was all those lights which are causing mass amount of harm to the performance, so I took them all out. And the grass too is a green colour which doesn't really match the floor, so I think I changed that for the better. And compared to before, I think this looks a whole lot nicer. I'm now going to go through all the general movement and parkour that you can do. We're going to start with the walking, and as you can see, the legs are fully IK rigged, so they don't clip through, except from right here. I guess, I don't know, that's weird. But we can crouch as well, as we go under here, and then we can't go back through because the head's sitting. We can run, seen that. We slide, and then when you slide and you do a jump, it does a super jump, as you'll see here, and that makes us go a whole lot higher than if we were to just normal jump or double jump. You can do this mid-air as well. If you were to land on the edge of a object or the edge of the level, because you can fall off, currently I don't have anything here, but if I press forward or jump, then it takes me up the ledge. So if I just press W, then it stops us from falling down and it makes us go up, which allows you to do some pretty cool movement like that. And the exact same system allows you to go up things like this as well, which will be how you go from one tier of the level to the next. The next thing we have is wall running, and that's about it. When you jump off, it launches you just like the super jump, so wherever you look you'll go, and then that also gives you access to another super jump because you only have one. So after wall running you regain one. You can also aim glide. This animation is work in progress, I guess, but it allows you to go much further than if you were to not. Altogether, it makes for pretty smooth movement, and this is just the base of it. I plan to have many different classes, each with their own set of unique movement skills. For example, a space-themed one, which allows you to teleport either a certain distance in front of you, or with a place-down portal, which you can shoot through, walk through, that allies can use. A different one that I have in mind is gravity, which will allow you to fall in whichever direction that you want. So, I'd like to show you one more thing, which, unlike everything else, this is new and a work in progress. So, this is my procedural level generation, where if I hit simulate them, so you see 2,000 rooms have just spawned in. These rooms can be any shape, they can go up, down, left, right, but I'm yet to make a room that can go down, but that shouldn't take too long to do. As you can see on the side over here, we have the number of rooms, which is pretty stable until 200. And then we have the room multiplier. So if I wanted 1,000 rooms, I could do 5 lots of 200, or I could do 10 lots of 100. We'll compare the speeds now because it's pretty fast. So there's 1,000, or we can do 10 lots of 100. And it was practically just as fast. So yeah, this is just a work in progress, and will probably be what the next video is going to be about. Like, subscribe, cheerio.